All right, Roscoff on the front. Remember, he was off the front late yesterday for BMC. Most aggressive rider. He's got Taylor Phinney, his teammate, on his wheel. Then Brent Bookwalter on his wheel. Then it is Yuri Kotyan. Then it is Kiel Reinen in yellow. Remember, Kotyan won stage number 2.
Bardiani trying to make a move on the outside, but they're repelled right now. Joey Roscoff still in the lead. 500 meters to go. They turn for home, the final stretch here. Look to the top of your screen. That's where they're headed. The white tents in the finish of stage 4. Roscoff continues to lead out front.
Here comes Young up the right side for Optum. He's the first tour spinner to jump. It looks like he's got Danny Summerhill on his wheel, but Young definitely opening this up very early. This is a long way to go all the way to the line. Summerhill still holding on for second, but he's getting past. And now the question is, can Young hold it all the way? And it is gonna be Eric Young taking stage number 4. Yowza, that one had to hurt.
Team Optum, they didn't have much up front early, but Eric Young in the right place at the right time and made the move very early in this one and hung on for the lead, and he is totally gassed.
He's totally gassed. And look at Yuri Kotyan coming up to him there and saying, great job, buddy. That was a long sprint.
You know, positioning is everything. Location, 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 like real estate. And apparently Kiel Reinen got squeezed out. This is the unofficial result. Young first, Dion Smith second, Kotyan third, Murphy, and then Brent Bookwalter. But Kiel Reinen having a little bit of problem apparently coming up, as we're hearing he got forced out just a little bit in that final stretch. We'll get a look at it. Watch for the yellow jersey. There's the break, and if you watch the right-hand side of your screen, Kiel Reinen, right now he's there, and he gets pinched right there and nowhere to go. Almost a collision against the fence on the right side. Meantime, Eric Young hanging on and winning the 4th stage. It was a long grind for him uphill, but no one would catch the young man from Optum as he crosses the finish line.
Great riding by Young, Boulder, Colorado resident. He's been at altitude for a long time. Boulder's at 5,000 feet, but he's actually been going up to 9,000 feet preparing for this. He won his first stage in this race last year, stage number 5. It was not an uphill sprint. That was a flat one. But did you notice who got second? Dion Smith, the guy who almost won the stage yesterday, who held on to the very last meters and finished 5th. Today he was second. So Smith is on fire right now.
And what it boils down to is it is still anybody's tour. The yellow jersey, we'll see where Reinen finishes today with the points, the bonus points for finishing, the time for finishing first. Eric Young, though, is your winner for stage 4. And, well, you can see what kind of a day it has been in the saddle for him.
Well, let's not forget, he's a sprinter, and he just went over 8,100 feet of climbing over 127 miles. So he was in trouble on the climbs, but just like Jeff Lauder said from the car, when these sprinters, they get close to the finish, it's like a horse to the barn, and it's really hard to hold them back. What a great effort by him and his team. And his team didn't really participate in a big lead out, but they did get him up there close, and then he was able to pounce.
You know, he's a guy that went to Indiana University, inspired by the movie Breaking Away, which, by the way, that mini 500 around the Cinder track there, they still run it. His team won it every year that he was at Indiana University, and he said that's what inspired him to get into racing. With the win, Dion Smith of Hincapie, the New Zealander, the Slovenian Yuri Kotyan finishing 3rd, John Murphy of United Healthcare, Brent Bookwalter of BMC finishing in 5th on that sprint. This is